Well, ladies and gentlemen, here I am filming in the rain for you in the middle of freaking Mountain View. Jeez, it's raining like crazy here in Northern California. So anyway, today we are going to be doing our video on moon in the nakshatra of Saravan, Padha 3, and what happens when your moon is in the sign of Capricorn, yet nakshatra of Saravan, which is a nakshatra working behind the scene of a zodiac sign known as a constellation, yet Padha 3 of this constellation known as Sharavan, because there's 4 Padhas, 4 divisions to each nakshatras, each constellation, okay? So this is what we're discussing here, and it's just raining crazy. I guess I have to move back inside. I thought it'll look beautiful on the camera, but apparently I'm getting soaking wet. So, as I was saying, we're simply trying to narrow down your thinking. Because, you know, 2 people of the same zodiac sign don't think alike. Because of the fact, they might be in a different nakshatras depending upon the degrees of the moon. But sometimes people of the same nakshatras don't think alike, because those nakshatras are, they might be in a different padha of that same nakshatra. Remember, there's 4 padhas. And I've already made a video of what moon is like in the sign of Capricorn. You can go watch that on my YouTube channel. And I've made a video of what moon is like in the nakshatra of Saravan. It's a detailed video. You can watch that on YouTube. This is simply the padha of, this is the padha series of those nakshatras. So this is the padha 3. And as always, if you do not know where your moon is placed, what sign it's in, what nakshatra is in, what padha it's in, and also to get hands on my book, Astrology, Conjunction and Aspects of the Speed of Light, including my new magazine book on destiny and careers. For that, check out the links here and check out my full astrological report, including all my consultations. Now, what is the sign of Capricorn? Sign of Capricorn represents this discipline, organization, structure. It represents duty. It represents giving in to the higher power, like the government, because Capricorn represents the government. It's about governing things, being an executive, being that president, prime minister, the king who governs the kingdom. That's what the sign of Capricorn is about. These are very hardworking people, very financially savvy people, very much these natural bosses. And they're the one who are willing to work the hardest, you know, aligned with Virgos and Taurus. Because earth sign people are very balanced, hardworking, and they have this sense of practicality with them. They're very practical people. They're like, okay, look, I want to be an actor, I want to be a singer, I want to go on a world tour, but let me be practical. First of all, let me have some savings. And let me also get some emergency stuff in case something happens. So they're always strategizing as a moon in the sign of Capricorn in a very practical manner. Okay? The nakshatra of Saravan, it's a more of a emotional nakshatra. This is the nakshatra that may bring out the emotions within these people. As much as they look like these hardcore Capricorns, they're actually willing to serve other people without expecting anything in return. That's what Saravan nakshatra is. It's a nakshatra ruled by moon. So moon is a very soft planet. It's all about nourishment, taking care of people, giving these motherly feelings to other people. And so this is where these people give themselves to other people without expecting anything in return. It's about listening to people. It's about hearing their problems. What's going on? Okay, what do you need? What do you want? I'm here to give it to you. This is why politician is mainly seen from the sign of Capricorn. But especially in this nakshatra, they're all about listening to the people. As much as they're corrupt, it's like in their genes. Okay, let me find out what everybody wants. And then let me see how much I can make from the corporations to give to the people what I want. Okay? In Padha 3 of this nakshatra, the person becomes extremely communicative about what they hear, what they listen. They become great writers. They become great public speakers. They have many ideas. They're very business savvy people because they have many ideas that are very practical, and they're all about implementing all these ideas into society. But as much as these people will be like, well, these guys are just hard workers, they're executives, they're just, you know, all about the practical nitty-gritty stuff. No, they can be creative. No, these people can be creative. Like Padha 2 can make somebody a great singer. Padha 3 also can make somebody a great communicator. They love to write. They love to write political blogs. They would like to write political oriented books for social welfare, social reform. Because Capricorn is a sign ruled by Saturn. So we're still abiding by the foundation of Saturn. But here, the duty is towards communicating to people. It's all about serving people through communication, telling them what's going on. So kind of like political journalists, investigative journalists are seen from this. They're the people who are like, listen people, this is what's going on and this is what you need to know. Okay? And especially in Pada 3, these guys feel like they need to have many different ideas happening at the same time. Like they're very practical. The mind is very practical here. The mind is grounded. And yet at the same time in the Saravan nakshatra, they're very practical and they're emotional. They're like, okay, it's my duty to do something. It's my duty to listen to people, to give something to people, nourish people. Okay? But in the Pada 3, they're like, I need to implement 6-7 different things so people can be served. So these are like natural entrepreneurs of this particular nakshatra. This is a nakshatra where they'll come up with ideas. Let's open up a movie theater in a very poor neighborhood so these people have something to watch. And boom, kind of like what Magic Johnson did with Magic Theater. He's the greatest Laker basketball player after Michael Jordan. He's the kind of Pada 3 person of Sharavan nakshatra. He went out and created Fat Burgers, like this restaurant called Fat Burger. In places where nobody else wanted to open. He opened up like shopping centers. And people like kind of like just made his business come alive. Because literally he's like worth $500 million because of this. That's what Saravan nakshatra Pada 3 is. Okay? So guys, this was my analysis of moon in the Sharavan nakshatra Pada 3. If you're new to Mental, subscribe below. Again, if you want to know where your moon is placed, what nakshatra it's in, what Pada it's in, for that check out the links here, including all my consultations. Otherwise, we'll see you either tonight or tomorrow with Pada 4. Bye-bye.